Okay, so I've been playing this for hours and hours, and I think I found something really funny. Highway Orbery can be upgraded any number of times to add +1, +2. And you can just keep doing this. Normally, orbs go to level 3, but we can just keep upgrading this one for stupid amounts of damage. And we're kind of already there overall. Like, even my basic pebbles are 7 and 7. Plus, we have all these beautiful relics to the left that you see here that are all synergizing to just add more damage at this point. I also have this hilarious habit of right-clicking accidentally, which is a discard for your current ball, so we accidentally swapped to this one. Also, if we happen to land in the orange down here, we get a free second throw, but that was just a regular hit, and that was still 215. But Highway Orbery, this is where we're really going to start to shine. Couple crits, couple bombs. Like, again, another pretty basic hit, and that was 200 and something damage. Unfortunately, that's going to go to him. Should have focused someone else. But the next time we got another bomb, that's going to relaunch, and it's going to relaunch again. So we're getting lots of free throws. There's another bomb. So this is going to be a pretty good build. That actually defeated that super easy. So basically, if I don't like what I see, I always have an option to just upgrade this, and that's going to make it stupid by the end of this. Every prime numbered shot pierces an additional enemy. Yes. So a benefit is too, the less orbs we have, the more we could refresh, and refreshes can also have additional features. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, we're just going to start to fire a whole bunch of things at the Jello. Even this is up to 5 and 8. Normally these have to be a crit for them to do really anything at all. Okay, there's a double bombing plus a crit, plus a triple bombing, plus a whole bunch more damage. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. 150 plus, I think 200 and something. It's already way below half. And I really like the fact that we can just continually generate bombs. That's the orange hole. So we're just going to go ahead and blast those out like that. Time for the big guns. I'm going to see if I can drop it right down. That was actually perfect. I hoped that would happen, but didn't think it would. Some of these choices aren't bad, but not as good as upgrading this to 9 and 19. Okay, all attacks get +2/+2, but you have -1 orb discards. I can live with that. That's just more easy, raw damage. That was, of course, the first boss, by the way. It just didn't really feel like it, because we absolutely wrecked it. Now I just need everything to get multi-ball. But there's a bomb for 50 damage, and, well, we just slayed 3 knights, and I didn't even realize we were going to do that. We're going to go over here in hopes that this hits the crit, or goes in the orange hole at the bottom. Well, we did actually land the crit. We're getting very lucky. There's no skill involved in anything we're doing here today. There's another bomb, and that's going to launch one more time. Well, he died, and I guess we didn't launch any bombs. This is up to 21 per touch already. 21 per orb. This is going to get so dumb. So the bomb didn't kill him, but the 378 damage behind the bomb did. I'm pretty sure also one of these means the more crit tokens we have on the board, the more damage we do as well. But this will be up to 23 now. Now we need to fight 3 cubes, but at 9 base damage, it really doesn't matter whether it's a crit or not. We're going to be doing tons of damage, crit or not. What we really need is multi-ball for everything. I think that's a rare artifact, but if we get that, we'll really be... Well, even that was just perfectly fine, but imagine double that with a multi-ball. Plus all these random bombs we add, that's certainly not going to hurt anything at all. I think we're launching 3 bombs out of this. Plus that was piercing, obviously, so easy. Well, I obviously don't like any of those upgrades, so we're up to level whatever. Everything's moving here, but this could actually be good for us. Most enemies are already spawned in, so let's try and set some bombs off to take care of them quickly. Well, we're going to get 50 damage off, plus a big shot. Oh, yeah, there's pierce as well. So as long as we can crit, we can pierce. And piercing is really good for just taking out enemies quickly, because the longer they last, the more annoyed I get. That last hit absolutely obliterated them. And this is still going to be our big ball, so we're going to hit the refresh. Well, that was a really weak hit of it, but it still did tons of damage considering it touched like 3 orbs. And then I think from here we just need to hit a bomb or 2. It doesn't really matter what we hit at this point, especially for these somewhat early game enemies. They're going to die. Got that one. Wasn't a crit, so it didn't pierce, but you know what? All we gotta do is touch that and get 50 extra damage. Or another bomb. I think what I also need is Echo or whatever it's called, Overflow, so that if we do more than 100 damage to him, the damage will go to the behind and behind him and behind him and go all the way around the world till it kills us. Don't have any of these options. Level 11. These levels always feel fun because these things always pinch the pegs to the top, the balls to the top, the orbs. And then we just get lots and lots of hits. Like, that was just sort of random, and there's 315. That's enough to kill 2 of them. And this fire orb will activate bombs in 1 hit. Doesn't need 2, so that feels pretty good as well. And this is also just going to stack up a stupid amount of damage in a hurry. Really, we need multi-ball. Multi-ball would help. But there's a crit, so both of these idiots are more than dead because this is going to pierce. So the bombs basically killed them, but the follow-up shot finished them off pretty thoroughly. There were actually a decent option there for an upgrade, but it's not as good as upgrading this. Adds +1/+2 every single time. Now we're going to fight an elite, so we're just going to let our fireball go out to that side. We should probably always try and focus the side that has the bonus thing. Not that that really is a very accurate way of doing anything, but there you go. 210 damage. I like how I don't really have to worry about crits. Actually, I think I do more damage if there are more crits on there, so I should actually be avoiding them when it's all things are considered equal. But there's another 20% of its HP. Managed to get a bomb to go off this time. 2 bombs, and we're going to get quite a bit of damage. So 100 damage plus whatever the pigs were. 180. Might actually have to get some healing after this one, so I might not have to get to upgrade my orb as much. But either way, this thing's going to die very soon. Down the orange hole we go, and yeah, this thing will be dead now, I think. 1 HP left, so whatever, 1 HP, so now we bring out the big orb. But that's okay, this is just icing on the cake at this point. That thing knows it's dead. At least I hope it does. So we fell down the orange hole a few times, we set up a couple bombs. The bombs will finish it off, so this 1000 damage is completely unnecessary. And that's the way we like it. Okay, so we're going to heal. There might actually be a store next. Nope, don't know what I was looking at. So level 13. This one's kind of interesting. Attacks get an increasing damage multiplier based on the number of blanks or removed pegs. Not really sure how that works, but that's got to add damage, so I'm not going to complain. We're just going to put it in the bag. This one's also nice. Whenever pegs are refreshed, they are upgraded +1. That's simply going to add lots of extra damage. We're going to fight an elite. Wow, so scary. A wall with a hand in it. And we're starting with the big peg, so we're going to let that go there, and this will be some crits for sure. We get some bombs. Oh, I was hoping that would ricochet back to the top. But we still took off a quarter of its HP with a pretty random weak throw. I did get a refresh on this. This did go down the orange hole, so we get to see it again. We're definitely setting off some bombs on this one. We're dancing around that refresh. Yeah, that's still, it's already down to half HP. We can set up the bomb, I guess. The fireball is a little bit lighter and bouncier, I think, so it's going to take a crazier trajectory. Couple bombs, 300 damage, it's down to about 400. Oh yeah, plus all the refreshes now, we're just adding stupid amounts of extra damage that we entirely don't need. That was the weakest hit yet, but that's perfectly fine because this thing's doomed. It's not going to get anywhere close to us before it dies. It's dead, and we get to look at all of our fun stuff. I really do need to remove some of the other orbs when I get a chance. We're also going to heal ourselves a little bit. This is a good one. We have a 5% to refresh things into bombs, so we got 2 chances to generate extra bombs. And bombs just make things go faster. We hit an altar that wants to eat one of my orbs. We're definitely not giving up Highway Orbery. We're giving up the Inferno. That one does kind of hurt, but now we have more throws for the good orb anyway. This is fun. Walls and bottom bouncers are extra bouncy. Bottom bouncer. That's a term I'm gonna remember. Now we're fighting a little girl without a body. But we'll just start in on this. I don't know if it really matters what we do this battle. I think we're gonna win just based on raw damage. Strategy doesn't matter. 4,500 HP though, that is quite a lot, isn't it? So what we need are some crits. So if I could get that to go over there, down, yeah, down into that hole, good. So there's going to relaunch and stack up extra damage one more time. And we're going to get some extra bombs out of that deal. My pig is stuck. Oh, okay, we're just going to go ahead and launch it. Paintings died and 1,200 damage. Good. Should probably try and set up some more bombs because those paintings clearly do something. But I should set them off when the paintings arrive again, which looks like it's right now. All right, well, let's see if we can get those. Yeah, okay, we managed to get both bombs going. We're getting really lucky throws. This might get a refresh for us. Yep, there we go. Everything's back in play. So paintings die. Little girl gets hit with whatever that was. We'll see if we can land back in the orange slot again. There is a crit over there as well. We did manage to get that at least. Yeah, we're not getting a little bit of damage outside of our big orb. But if we start getting more refreshes, we'll get more bombs, and the refreshes do also add that extra damage. There's an extra bomb, 2 bombs, paintings are dead. The paintings are working against me for sure also. That damage we're taking in return doesn't really feel very good at this point. So hopefully this is a real big hit. It did land in the orange hole. So the magic super orb is kind of saving me. We're definitely sort of a glass cannon one-trick pony right now. And I'm completely okay with that. There's a bomb, there's 1100 damage, so that's going to be most of its HP, just a sliver left. Nope, never mind, she's dead. I think at this point we're going to take a ball lightning level 2 because I need just a little bit of variety, believe it or not. All pigs have durable is interesting. Given the massive damage we have, we'll hit a lot more pigs every single round. And more pigs are going to be a lot more damage. We're going to go to that side. Yeah, look at the amount of damage we're stacking up already. This is with ball lightning, so it's hitting multiple pigs at once. But yeah, okay, we're going to one-shot this enemy. And you know what? We're just going to keep the damage going because why wouldn't we? Down the orange hole it went again. We're coming up on 3,000 damage, which is 3 times the enemy's entire health. And this is a strong enemy. Alright, we got some refreshes in there too while we're at it. The bombs, not going to kill it, but the lightning will. These are all sort of interesting. The middle one's probably the best bet. None of them are really overpowered, but there's an extra +1 damage. Now we start the black hole levels. Still really wish this had a little bit more multi-ball or whatever. Oh yeah, I forget we had durable already. I wish this had a little better. If we get a crit, this will pierce. So maybe we will eventually work our way down to that crit. For now, we'll just settle for that much damage. A few throws later, this guy's dead. Not to bombs, but to that. I didn't actually mean to land on an enemy here, but look at all those bombs we could potentially hit. Also, if we get some crits, we'll also just do a lot of piercing. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter what we do really at this point. We're going to do a lot of damage. There's a couple bombs going out. Yeah, that definitely pierced into them. Oh, I forgot about the things. They seem to lock my damage onto them, so I gotta focus them. Not really sure that's gonna make much of a difference, especially when we're doing this much damage and this much bombing. The bombs are especially gonna be helpful here, because I really don't feel like individually killing all these things. So, great. Imagine being the one poor soul left to fight after what I just did. He's sitting here trying to 1v1 me. We're already stacking up more damage than his entire life family has ever had. So as long as we can fire that ball off, we're gonna be perfectly fine. This would be a really good level, because we should be able to tear out these bombs fairly quickly. I guess there's 3 idiots left to spawn, but whatever the case, that's going to be fine because they'll spawn in and die anyway. And with the, oh, they can hit me from a distance. That's so annoying. But especially when you get the durable on the pigs, if you get caught against the walls like this, the pig can just bounce 1 billion times off everything nearby. And if we can get a crit, that would be great. I will settle for an orange hole as well. Bombs go off. That's still had a little bit of piercing. I don't remember what that comes from, but I'm not going to bother to ask questions. As long as it's piercing, we're good. This will pierce because of the crit, and more crits might be deeper piercing. Can't remember, don't care enough to mouse over and look. Alright, 3 little guys left, so we're just going to go ahead and launch out here. We'll probably take out enough of these bombs to kill them. The one at the end does have 500 HP, so the bombs will kill the first 3, and the crit will kill the last one. If the bombs don't. There is a lot of bombs going off. This is getting to the point where like I'm getting restless. We're up to 2400 damage and I wish it would just go into one of the holes and die. It actually hit the orange hole again. And it would have gone into it again. Okay, the bombs did end up killing Idiot Stick. That's fine. I actually made it to the store with more than 50 gold for once, so we're going to get enhanced gunpowder. Bombs activate nearby pigs when detonated. I guess we'll take an additional critical hit thing sitting there. That adds more damage in a way but takes it away in another. That's a lot of idiots. With enough critical hitting and everything, we can absolutely destroy them, so we'll go down there. More bombs would have been nicer, but that's fine. Every bomb helps. Okay, we're going to hit that bomb and try and drop down onto a refresh, or the orange hole is also quite good. There's a refresh, there's another bomb, maybe more bombs. Okay, we're going to drop right back. Nope, not into the orange hole, but close. But that's fine, lots of damage to go out. Do need to keep an eye on my HP. Regular shots are better than crits, so we're actually going to try and go roughly this way. Not sure that's going to go. Even with or without crits, it's just so much damage. And we're going to respawn a few times here. It's mostly going to drop right down the same hole. Actually, no, it's going to go that way. We're only going to hit one idiot here. We can't change our target now, but that's okay because we're going to hit the one with the most HP. Then it's just one little squirt left. And we got our big boy orb for this one. We're going down the orange hole, it looks like. Perfect. So we're also going to bomb it. We hit no pigs, and that's 700 and something damage. You know what? I do kind of want a multi-ball. I do like multi-balls a lot. Oh, we finally got a chance to remove Pebble level 1? Absolutely. We sort of have to take one of these here. Either of the ones on the left will be fine. Because they do decent damage. That one's nice and bouncy. That one adds some armor or something. And then it wouldn't hurt to keep us safe. This one's nice too. Heal 10 for every 100 coins collected. We do actually need some HP, so that's gonna help. Then we're fighting the boss, which is an enormous dragon. Luckily, we're 12,000 damage, huh? So where do we fire this then? Towards the refresh? Not towards the refresh? Well, we'll go anywhere. It hopefully won't really matter. Even bouncing down in air is going to stack up quite a bit of damage. Well, yeah, there we go. If we can keep bouncing around like that every once in a while, maybe hit a refresh. Oh, that was so close. Come on, touch it. There we go. And it's just going to work its way down and around for a while. I think we activated a refresh again. So that thing's just chewing its way down there. Not sure we're getting a critical hit. Not sure if it matters. There is... Oh, that was right into the orange slot. I didn't even realize. Perfect. Okay, we hit a bomb that blasted us back out of there. We're getting some extra damage out of here because these are upgraded pigs already. The bomb launched us out of there again, because of course it did. Our luck is just insane today with how some of these are going. So the bomb's going to push us in whatever direction. We're going back over here. So that plus that, we basically one-shotted the boss. Yes, 541 HP left. So we're going to aim right down in there because that's going to drop right in the orange hole again, and it's just going to keep bouncing around. Luckily, we started with the big peg, and it was enough to one-shot the boss, basically. Okay, we're going to get sucked into this hole, apparently. That's fine. Here you go. And it's dead.